But anyway, so let's talk about their first song, right? Their first song in the Shinsedan Tiger song. And that, of course, is Hot Issue.
So Hot Issue was their debut song. And this, for me, and I think for Steven as well, when you think of 4Minute, since we kind of came in, well, I didn't come in this area, but this is the first 4Minute song I heard. We associate this song the most with 4Minute.
Yes. Like, I think this was like the template, you know, for a lot, for a lot of the Shinsedan Tiger era was how well Hot Issue kind of did. And so they kind of were always trying to replicate something similar to that. And, you know, I think that's pretty interesting because we talked about Girls' Generation, Wonder Girls. Like, it's rarely ever the first song. Right?
Yeah.
It's very rarely, like, you know,
rarely the debut song.
Any group, you know, it's the first song is usually the weirdest one where you're like, they don't make songs like that anymore.
Yeah, it's like a feeler song, right? They're trying to see, like, you know, how the public is going to react to this song and this concept. And if they don't like it, they're going to change it. But if they like it, they're going to keep going. Yeah.
And I guess because it did so well, they were like, we're going to stick with this. And this is the defining 4Minute song for me.
Yeah.
Like, when you say 4Minute, I think, you know, hot issue. You know, that's what I hear.
Like that, this song is the reason why I understand the Korean phrase from head to toe. They use that, like, kind of expression so much in songs.
It's in so many songs. And every time I hear it, I agree. I think of
발끝까지.
Hot issue.
Yeah.
And like, you know, their styling was just this, like, you said a very, it's of the time where it's just this, like, cacophony of colors.
Cacophony.
Yeah, where it's just like, there's just so much going on. Like 21's Lollipop is also very similar. Early 21 style is also very similar. Just that era of just like, colors, guys, colors and stuff.
Like, me and Steven, we kind of joke a lot about how K-pop costumes are, like, really ridiculous, but this is a time where K-pop costumes were more than ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, they had different, you know, patterns and colors, and they're like neon, and it's just...
They were really experimenting with hairstyles.
Oof. Yeah.
And, I mean, Hot Issue is not one of the crazier ones. Like, it gets pretty crazy in some of the other ones, but you can kind of see that kind of is happening.
Yeah.
And, you know, this is one of those songs where, like, for the early Shinsedan era is, like, very heavily auto-tune based. But I think Hot Issue has, like, for me, a good amount.
A good balance of auto-tune.
Yeah, where it's, like, kind of put as an accent at the end of some parts, but you don't hear, like, extended sequences that are all auto-tune, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, I really think, like, real 4Minute fans are going to, like, butcher me for this, but 4Minute have never been good singers. They have always been, in my mind, kind of sing-talkers and rappers. And so this song really kind of showcases their sing-talkiness.
Yeah.
But actually, I think this kind of sing-talking is the good kind of sing-talking. It one kind of set the precedent for 4Minute to pursue that style, but I think that this song with autotune, it was actually not bad. It was actually pretty good sing-talky wise.
Yeah, definitely. I think 4Minute, like, I know they can sing, right?
Yeah.
Again, we always run into this issue of, like, what have we seen of them?
Yeah.
From what we've seen of 4Minute, the majority of their songs are very sing-talky.
Yeah.
Rippity-rappity and sing-talky.
Yeah, and they work mainly with composers who do well with groups who don't really have strong vocals.
Yeah. Like, I think maybe, you know, now 6 years later in Crazy and Hate, there's a little bit of goodness, right? They do some ballads, right? Cold Rain, some other ones, I don't know.
Some other ones.
I never listen to these ballads.
Some other ones.
And also, you know, that I think this song has a really good length dance break and a really good length rap breakdown afterwards. Doesn't go on for too long. It's in there to add a little bit of flavor, a little bit of style, a little bit of Hyuna sexy time, and I think it works.
Just enough pocket of goodness, I think. And, like, this song has, I think, so many defining features of 4Minute, like, you know, the autotune and sing-talky and kind of these weird kind of sounds that I wouldn't necessarily classify as electronic, but I wouldn't necessarily classify as like hip hop sounds, but they're very interesting sounds. And also they like saying their name, right?
Yes, they love saying their name. And I like that. Yeah. Like, not only do they say their name at the intro of songs, right?
Yeah.
But, like, they worked it into the song And, you know, I like that very recently with Twice, right?
Yeah.
Where they integrate it into the chant. Like, it helps when you know, 6 years ago when you're like, what was that group again? I was like, oh, right, it's 4 minute. Okay, I got it.
4 minute.
Yeah.
4 minute. Right.
Still, to this day, still bothers me that they're called 4 minute.
And they have 5 members.
5 members.
Yeah.
And I've said multiple times on other podcasts that it's totally stupid. It's a dumb thing. But it does bother me a slight, tiny bit.
4 Hyuna plus 4. That's 4. What we always used to joke around of. And
now it's Hyuna and no other more. So no more. But, you know, if you're new to our podcast, we do have lovely people who have donated money to us on Patreon. And so I asked some of them on our Slack channel what their favorite 4-minute song was.
Yeah.
And we got some reviews, or not reviews, some comments, yes. So Diggy, or Diggy.
Yeah, we know you, Diggy.
Yeah.
We see you commenting on YouTube a lot as well.
Yeah, says their favorite 4-minute song is Hot Issue.
Yeah.
Love the dance. The song sounded very different from the rest of the podcast. Sorry,
K-pop.
From the rest of K-pop. And I think it really showed early on that 4-minute were special and they weren't just another girl group.
Yeah.
And Alan also says +1 for Hot Issue.
Yeah.
So thanks for telling us. So, you know, we liked Hot Issue a lot. These people really liked Hot Issue.
Yeah.
The next song that came out was Music, but I kind of felt like it was just like more Hot Issue, but just not as good as Hot Issue.
I felt it was kind of like a sophomore release, like because it didn't really push the bar in any aspects. But
it pushed the autotune bar.
It definitely pushed the autotune bar.
The autotune was like fucking 100.
God, yeah, that was too much. But I don't think they really did anything new with Music compared to what they've already done with Hot Issue.
Yeah. So the next song we want to talk in depth is the next song. Josh, what song is it?
Song called What a Girl Wants.
What a girl wants, what a girl needs, whatever makes it happy. Who sings that song?
Christina Aguilera?
Oh, maybe.
I think so.
Yeah, okay.
It's one of those
Christina Aguilera.
pop divas.
Yeah. I think of that song every time I hear it, just like Good Luck. You know, I always think of the Beast, Good Luck, you know, not the AOA one.
Yeah.
But anyways, this song is one of my... if you listen to our Miss A retrospective, and one of my favorite songs was Love Alone, which was just this song that's kind of very, very different than the rest.
It's dancey.
It's like very ballad, dance ballad, fun, dancey, ballady kind of song.
Yeah, it's really hard to describe. It's one of those songs you definitely have to listen to understand what we're talking about, right?
Yeah. But I really like this song. I don't know. I know for a fact that if this was a new song that came out now, I'd be like, what is this horrible... weird nonsense.
But there's like some nostalgia attached to this song, right?
Yeah, I listen to this song a lot because I you know, even Hot Issue at the time, I wasn't like super into Hot Issue. I wasn't super into 4-minute, but I really did like the What a Girl Wants kind of flavor where it's more cutesy. Yeah. It's more, you know, it was as ballady as 4-minute was going to go back then. And I just thought I liked that a lot more than the kind of more clubby kind of, you know, dance track they were doing.
So like for me, compared to Hot Issue and Music, this song was definitely an experimenting song. I really thought they were trying a lot of new things, or they're trying to keep doing some of the things that they have done in the previous songs, like especially autotune. They turned autotune from 10 to 11 in this fucking song. Yeah. And I think that they were just really trying to figure out what direction they wanted to kind of go, because I feel like around this time, they probably had a lot of pressure that, you know, they could be really similar to Wonder Girls. And then, you know, with Hyuna coming from the Wonder Girls, you don't want to be, you know, a copy of, you know, you don't want to be Wonder Girls just B, right? Yeah. And so I feel like they were trying a lot of things that at the time were probably normal things to try. But for now, me listening to it, it sounds really Frankenstein-y. And like the concepts and the sounds are just really kind of all over the place. Yeah,
there's like, you know, it's got like Hyona's rapping, you know, really hard. Some of the other girls are rapping. Yeah. The concept was really strange because it was like a band concept.
Like a cutesy
schoolgirl band concept.
Yeah.
Which is really strange for 4-minute, especially as a whole, right? When you look back. You know, I think it's Frankenstein-y in like very different way than what we're used to seeing now.
Yes, true.
What we're used to seeing now is like, man, the drop was really different, or like the chorus really. This is just
like two distinct sounds, and they're just kind of like put together side by side.
Yeah.
But this is kind of more of a mix.
Yeah,
like
just
you're
this weird
stirring
mix.
this huge pot of just like concept stew.
Yeah.
And it's just, got everything in it.
But like I really like this concept stew. And maybe this was the last song where I was like, autotune's okay, guys. Yeah. Because like I'm still like that autotune is like a I remember the past of autotune, Yeah. But I really like this song. It's probably one of my favorite songs. Because when we were determining which songs to talk in depth, we were talking about like our 5 favorite songs, right? Yeah. And Hot Issue was one of them. What a Girl Wants was one of them.
Yeah.
And the next one was one of them.